Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, my name is Christine and I share my life on here. I love sharing about low waste and sustainability and other lifestyle things. So if you're into that, click the subscribe button and please stick around. Now, the video I'm going to share today is a video I filmed a while ago. My friend Ellen came over to organize my kitchen. And the reason I'm only posting it now is because I really wanted to see if I would enjoy the end result, if it had any effect on my life, and if I changed anything after that. And I do have to say, I kept almost everything. Maybe I changed a few things here and there because they seem more practical. But yeah, almost everything stayed the same, and I really like the end result. Because my kitchen is more organized now, I'm definitely enjoying cooking even more. Which is great for my low waste journey, of course, because that always makes it easier if you make things yourself. So without further ado, let's get into the organizing. So here's the overview of my kitchen. As you can see, it's not too bad. I just have a little bit of clutter laying around, mostly the recycling and some things like milk and pet food we didn't really have a place for. We have these baskets which hold our personal food items, and then more recycling and some stuff that needs to be organized on the floor. Here we have all of my Tupperware, and above the microwave is this little rack which holds some bulk items like sugar, as well as our pet's medication on the highest shelf and my own supplements as well. Around the stove we have herbs and oils, and then in these drawers are some kitchen supplies, but mostly dry foods like legumes and nuts, and in the cupboard next to it are our pots and pans. Then in the opposite cupboard is more food stuff, mostly canned items, things like flour, and then also all of our baking stuff. And under the sink are some cleaning supplies, and then lastly we have two cupboards with cutlery and cups and stuff. So inside these cupboards is where most of the clutter actually is. I definitely needed some help, so I invited Ellen from the living studio to come help me out. She's a dear friend of mine and she's starting an Instagram account, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be really cool, so I will definitely link that in the description. We started out by going through my kitchen and by showing her the things I like, what needs to stay, what I absolutely hate and kind of already have an idea for, or what I'm completely clueless about, like my pots and pans, for example. She immediately had some awesome ideas, and my cat apparently had some ideas as well. This cupboard above the oven is the one that was bugging me the most, and then all of the recycling kind of laying around was annoying me as well. Then we cleared off the countertops, and I got all of the stuff out of the top drawer and started seeing what I wanted to get rid of by either giving it to family members or donating it. We cleaned out the drawers and cabinets as well, by the way. Next, we moved on to my containers because I had some new hand-me-down ones from my mom, and I also knew I had some I didn't want to keep because I just didn't use them enough. We went through everything, and we also brainstormed about how I could repurpose them for non-food related purposes, like small items for craft supplies, for example. For the organization, we kind of talked about what they are used for most, and decided on organizing them by whether it's used for at home or to take away, and that actually works way better for us on a daily basis. We almost use everything now because we've created space to find everything, so that's pretty cool. I do think it's worth mentioning that if you clear out a space like this, don't just mindlessly get rid of stuff, and for sure do not throw it away. See if you can repurpose it yourself, and then check if your friends or family members need anything, and then go to donating. But don't donate just anywhere. Check whether they need it or not, because it might still go to waste if you donate it. We did the same thing for my cups and plates, and I decided to put away about half for when I move to a bigger place, because I have a complete set of plates and bowls for parties, but I don't actually have many parties here because I don't really have much space to entertain or cook. So we put them away in the basement for when I move, or potentially when I break something, which is bound to happen. Then I also put away some stuff that belongs to my roomie, but we have multiple of them, so when I either move out or she does, she'll obviously need those again, but for now it was clutter in the kitchen and it saves a lot of space this way. As for the oven stuff, I use almost all of it, but I don't have much space in the cupboard and it was annoying me, so we focused on reducing our cups and glasses so I would have more space for the oven stuff. We also organized them in a more functional way by putting the most used ones in the easiest place and also stacking them in a way that I have access to everything. Here we are organizing through the glasses. I have so many, but I didn't get rid of a lot. I put the smallest glasses in a cupboard in the dining room because we only use those for parties, and then we put some cups in the top shelf as backups. And then what was left was organized in rows, so everything that has the same use or is similar is in a row, and then you have easy access to everything. I did also store some of my roomies' cups and glasses in the basement, and for the bowls and plates we changed the way it was put in the cupboard as well by putting the ones we used most in front and then using the row system. I do have to say the rows have worked amazingly, but we sometimes rotate them because we've been using the same ones in the front. So here's everything I was getting rid of and repurposing, and then everything for the basement and the stuff in the living room. And here's the final result, which is, in my opinion, much cleaner. I also repurposed the bin for the dog food, but I didn't show that in this video. We organized the pots in a way that makes much more sense and stacked the lids in a row as well. I do need to move the height of some cabinets though because it's still not as accessible as I would like. But I do notice I've been using all of my stuff a lot more. And the hard to reach stuff, it's all things I don't often use. So that was my kitchen organization. I really hope you enjoyed that and maybe picked up a trick here and there. I know I didn't really go into detail into everything in my kitchen because I figured the video would be too long that way. But if you are curious to see how I organized some things, especially the low waste things in my kitchen, or if you're just curious to see how it looks now a few weeks later, just let me know in the comments and I will definitely film that for you sometime very soon. So if you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me out, and see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!